Oh, you frightened the life out of me then. You're awake early.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep.
So you haven't been pouring booze down your neck then?
No, I haven't.
Well, good. That's something, I suppose.
Look, thank you for not telling Nick about the drinking.
For lying to him, you mean? Si, drinking like that, it's really not good.
I know.
Yeah, you say that, but you actually mean it.
Yes, Mum. Seriously, no more boozing, okay?
Right, good. Oh, listen, we don't need to tell the police. It's not going to change anything. So just get your head down for a few hours, Kip, and we'll put this whole sorry mess behind us, all right?
Can I help?
No, you're all right. I think I could do this in my sleep.
I remember once my mum cut my sandwiches into squares and I was absolutely mortified because everyone else had triangles.
Well, at least I'm doing something, right?
Yeah, you are. And I want to as well. You're right, I do need to tell Daisy about the article.
Good. I'm glad.
You said it captured the complexity and the heartbreak, so hopefully...
Yeah, but not everyone's going to want their life laid bare in a national magazine, are they? I mean, imagine if it was you. Especially not if it's written by your ex's new girlfriend. No, ignore me. The important thing is that you're going to talk to her. I think it's great.
And I didn't use anybody's real name, so...
Yeah, there's that. You'll be glad that you spoke to her first. Promise. Bertie! Come on, we're going to be late.
Girlfriend.
Ah, so you did notice that?
I did.
And?
And I liked it a lot.
Not the best way to drop the G-bomb. And I did want to talk to you first.
Oh?
It's just not to bang on about my ex. But Daisy lying. That hurt.
Yeah, well, I'm not Daisy. And I'm not gonna hurt you. I promise.
Absolutely, yeah. No, I can't do this morning, but I could do this afternoon. Yeah, great. I'll let you know when I set off. Okay, brilliant, yeah. Great, I'll see you then. Thanks again. Cheers, bye-bye. Right, got a house clearance this afternoon.
Oh, great. That's not yours, that's Liam's. Yours is by the side of the bed.
Oh, sorry, mate.
How come when you're in school they have to drag you out of bed, but when you're not in, you're up at the crack of dawn? You might want to charge that. You're back in tomorrow, aren't you?
I'll do it later.
Really?
I'm doing something.
You've never off it before.
If you want to charge it, charge it.
Right, I'm off to the shop.
Can I come?
On to the furniture shop.
Yeah, if he wants to.
I could work on this.
I've got tools and stuff.
Do you want to take your phone with you?
Nah, you're all right. Always too busy.
Just try and have a word with him, will you? Make sure he's all right.
If you want me to, yeah. But he's fine. See you.
See you.
Do you reckon I could ever learn to play chess?
Oh, absolutely. Once you've mastered the basic principles of piece mobility and the pawn...
I don't suppose you're ever one for tiddlywinks, were you?
Huh.
Sorry.
I believe you intended to move your knight.
Pardon?
You moved your bishop. I think you meant to
Oh,
move your
yeah,
knight.
of course. Sorry.
Yeah. My ears deceiving me.
I think it was a slip of the hand.
I'm just a bit tired.
Right, you, come on. Let's go. I'll give you a lift.
I'm going to say goodbye to Roy.
Bye.
Thanks, Roy.
Bye-bye.
Ma'am, can you just stop fussing?
I'm not fussing, I'm helping.
Are you, though?
Oh, do you know, you can be right sarky sometimes, Apollo.
Right, well, can you help a bit more and find that gift I got for Joseph. It's in a present bag somewhere. Ah. There we go.
You going to be out of hospital yet?
Yeah, Gemma texted.
Just tell Gemma and Ches that I'll pop by later. And just drop us a message if there's anything you want me to bring.
Will do.
See you later, you two.
See you, darlings.
Right.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, just me being me, stressing.
Anything I can do to help?
I'm trying to organise something for Valentine's, and obviously, you know, I want to make sure that it's special.
All right, yeah, that is a biggie.
Actually, I could probably do with your help.
You know, I could be cutting off my nose to spite my face because those gaming magazines, they don't half come inexpensive. Are you sure it's not something that you could read in a library?
Library?
You know, quiet place, lots of books.
See, the thing is, I like to keep them.
Oh. Well, I kept a library book once for 2 years.
Living dangerously, I like it.
Well, it had fell down the back of a cupboard, but you can't tell the librarian that because you think you would out. So I blame Brian. Brian, big guy, loves the sound of his own voice.
Oh, morning, Rita.
Hello, love.
Morning. Please, don't mind me. I'm just browsing.
So, you're living round here now then, are you? Oh, dear, I have seen you round and about.
Well, not much must get past you, Mrs.
Tanner. Rita to my friends.
Well, Rita, the thing is, Carla from the factory, she's my auntie.
You're Carla's nephew?
I thought you were just browsing. So, you're Aidan's son.
Rob's. I do hope that don't mean we can't be friends. I know what he's inside. Well, that is to say, what I've read online and what he's told me.
You've been to visit?
Enjoy your magazines, love. Yes, love, what do you want?
What did I miss? Chemical Karen, they'd call her. She's slipping the drugs, and while the poor sod's out cold, the boyfriend would pop around for a bit of how's your father. When her own man woke up, he went on the wiser. You're an early bird.
Yeah, actually, I've come to have a word with Daisy, if that's okay.
Help yourself.
I was just wondering if you fancy going to get a coffee from Roy's. Look, I know that things have been weird between us, but I don't want them to be. And I hope you don't either.
A frothy coffee wouldn't hurt. And maybe you could both agree not to spit in each other's drinks.
Thank you, Glenda. I'm sorry, but I'm working.
Oh, don't be daft. It's quieter in here than a date with Marcel.
What?
Oh, go.
Yeah, all right. Suppose a coffee won't hurt. Meet you over there on your break. Okay.
Yeah, table for two, 7:30. Okay, yeah. See you then.
Hey, hold on. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good.
Look, I'm really sorry about the accident.
It's all right. It's, what it was, wasn't it? It was an accident, no one's fault. I'm just glad no one was hurt. You okay?
I've had a look and priced up the parts.
All right. Do I need to sit down?
Well, it depends if you're going through your insurance.
No.
Wow. That's gonna be £1,500.
What are you joking?
I'm sorry, mate. Anyway, text me. Let me know if you want us to. Go ahead.
Hold on. What about the brakes?
Brakes? There's nothing wrong with the brakes.
Chlorine? Oh, no, it's not chlorine. It's like chlorophyll? Something like that. Sam? Get a teacher. What happened?
making plans for tonight, are you?
What, to go out and get completely tanked? Did she not listen to me this morning? Look, I know I screwed up. I know that, but promise that it's not going to happen again.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. And don't worry about screwing up. I'm in my 40s and I'm still doing it. But if you could lay off the booze, that'd be good for starters, all right?
Yeah.
Can I pay, please, Lee?
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, couldn't tempt you to the chef special then?
No, I only popped in because David was doing me head in.
Oh, I know what you mean. Cheers. Oh, I saw Liam earlier on at the furniture shop. Is he all right? I mean, I know there's a lot of bugs going around.
Yeah, actually, he's off school because he's been being bullied, so...
Oh, no. Oh, Maria, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's just one big assault course, isn't it, parenthood? One giant obstacle after another.
Yep. Yeah, they tell us that the early stuff's the hard part, the getting them to sleep and crawl and walk and read, but turns out that's just the nursery slopes, isn't it?
Yeah, and I hate to tell you that once they're old enough to vote, it don't get any easier. Because once they're old enough, they can do what they want. And instead of waiting for him to come home from school, you're waiting for him to come home at all. You know, I didn't have any control over what happened to Oliver, but with Si, I thought I might have some effect.
Not easy, is it?
No. Anyway, hope things get better for Liam.
Yeah, and for Simon too.
See you.
I just had a call from the school. Sam's been taken to hospital.
And Rita wasn't happy finding out who he was. Well, she was very close to Tina, wasn't she, when the poor girl got killed?
You quite like that, Rob. Same goes for Stephen.
Yeah, before I knew they were murderers, obviously.
Keeping it open-minded, eh, Sal?
Oh, we were just...
Gossiping? Yeah, I heard you. Are we really going to blame the kid for what his dad did?
Apologies.
Sorry, Mrs. Barlow.
Carla, can I have a word?
Yeah, back to work, ladies, come on. Actually, Bobby, can this wait? Because I've got something to do.
Who was the girl my dad killed?
Why are you asking about this now?
Just tell me.
I thought you'd read about it.
Yeah, but I don't know who she was to him or why he killed her. Did you know her?
Yeah. Yes, I knew her. Look, what's brought this on? Has somebody said something to you, or?
Not really, no. It's just I don't like people knowing more than me. Not when it's my family.
Well, what did Rob tell you? We can't do this here, it's not right.
No. Sorry.
Look, it's nearly lunch anyway. I'll meet you back at the flat, we'll do it there.
Okay, but don't sugarcoat it. I want the truth.
A cancellation? Perfect. Yep. Yep, that is the correct email address. Ah, thank you so much for getting back to me. Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. Yeah, cheers, thanks. Bye-bye.
You know he'd be happy having Valentine's anywhere.
Yeah, no, I suppose, but just want to make sure it's perfect, that's all.
Yeah, and it will be.
I sometimes think you're more like the parent in this place, the way you look after us all. See the movie now, 1 woman and 3 babies.
Yeah, more like teenagers, really.
I do hope that's not the reason, I don't know, that you've just been a bit down lately. And before you say you're fine, it would be a miracle if you were, with everything that's going on.
Okay, so I've been offered the chance to study abroad for a semester.
Abroad? Where? Why didn't you say anything?
America. But it's not the right time.
But how did all this...
Oh, I applied for it ages ago, never thinking that I'd get through to interviews, which is why I didn't say anything. But then, when I did... Anyway, I turned it down. I explained that it's just difficult. I want to be here for Paul and for you.
I'm so sorry.
Well, the thing is, they've been back in touch. Asked me if I want to reconsider before the deadline.
Oi, all right. Look, we will talk about this later.
Okay. I did not see you should share lift. Breathing, son.
Hey.
All right.
So it was in cold blood, not self-defence like he said.
Is that what he told you? Look, it's a lot to take in. I wasn't sure how much you knew.
It's no wonder you didn't want me around.
No, I didn't say that, did I?
I mean, the last thing you'd want to be reminded of is my dad.
I loved him. I mean, he was my annoying little brother and I loved him.
Look, I'm just gonna have to go get some air.
Bobby, it wasn't always bad.
Sam's parents?
Yeah.
Yeah, where is he? He's just been taken downstairs for a scan.
Scan? Scan on what?
He appeared a little disorientated, so we decided to give him a brain scan. Just as a precaution. Sorry, I'm Dr. Owen, one of the registrars.
Right, Nick and Leanne.
Can I ask if Sam's experienced any head trauma?
Head trauma?
Well, he had a car accident, but he didn't say anything about bumping his head.
Okay.
Yeah, he was fine after the crash.
It could be a delayed reaction, a possible bleed. But listen, once we have the scan, we'll be able to see exactly what's going on. Okay?
Oh, it's just Toya. She's heading to the bistro now. I'll go get us a drink.
Kevin said there was nothing wrong with the brakes.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Nick. I panicked. I didn't want you to be angry with Si, so I just...
Well, why would I be angry? Why would I be angry with Simon?
Because he'd been drinking.
All right. No, not really. I mean, that guy over there sent his steak back twice. One more time, and I'm pretty sure the chef will expect me to chuck him out.
Okay, well, if it comes down to it, I'll do it.
Mum's at the hospital with Sam.
Yes, I know. She's been texting me. She asked me to cover.
How's he doing?
I'm not sure.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, he's got some worrying symptoms, and because he was in a crash, they want to do a scan and just make sure he's not got a bleed on the brain. I'm sure it's just because they want to rule it out.
That's serious. He could die.
Simon, he's not going to die.
How do you know that?
Okay, well, I'll tell you what I do know. They just need to check
All of this was
everything.
my fault.
The crash was an accident. It was nobody's fault. Si.
Look, all I'm saying is that she's not a nice girl. Look what she did to Daniel. Does he even know you're hanging around with each other?
Yes, he does, actually. Thanks. There we go. You sure I can't get you anything to eat? I'm sure, thanks. Sorry, I sound like my gran now. I wrote a piece once about feeders. Office feeders are the worst. And then obviously there are the men who encourage their partners to overeat so that they gain weight and then hopefully become less attractive to other guys.
Sounds about right.
Things they make us do, eh? I'd never had us down as the little woman type, but there we were, claws out over Daniel.
I wouldn't go that far, but yes, I take your point.
You know, it doesn't have to be a thing between us.
No.
I just mean it would be really awkward if there was this atmosphere all the time. And with us both having a relationship with Bertie, I wouldn't want to upset him. And I'm sure you wouldn't either.
No. Of course not.
So, truce?
Yeah, why not?
Great. Oh, actually, there was one more thing I wanted to mention.
Sorry, it's Glenda, I've got to get it. And actually, that cookie does look pretty good.
Okay.
Do you think she's got hair extensions in?
The last one. You've got a message. Oh. You know, was this just about you and Daniel showing me how superior you are? What? No. Please. Daisy, please, can we just... And how arrogant you are. You're sitting there like you're doing me some kind of favour. If you could just let me get a word in. I am sure you've never had trouble talking your way out of anything, or into, for that matter, because Daniel didn't take much persuading, did he? No, he didn't. But I don't think you're in a position to throw stones given the way you behaved with Ryan. Oh, cool. Has your boyfriend been slagging me off? Oh, you would love that, wouldn't you? But no, he hasn't, as it goes. Ah, well, St. Daniel, God love him. You know, instead of spewing all of your bitterness out over him, maybe you should look a bit closer to home. He wasn't the one that decided it was a good idea to sleep with someone else, was he?
OK, so I've got your number, and if it's handed in, we'll give you a call. But if I was you, I'd take another look around that car park. Make sure you didn't drop it. Right, so what can I do for you, lad?
I want to have myself in.
Will you stop staring at me like that?
Well, I'm struggling to get my head around this. Sam's drink driving with my son in the car and you cover it up.
Yeah, because it was one mistake that could have wrecked his entire life. I honestly thought it would be a wake-up call.
Sam could have died.
I know that, Nick. I'm really, really sorry.
Why is my son always paying for Simon's stupid life choices? He gets involved with the gang. Sam's in the firing line. They murdered his mum, for God's sake.
You know what? You are on really shaky ground with all this mudslinging. You were the one who had dodgy dealings with Harvey. You put Sam's life in danger, so you're not exactly innocent yourself.
Oh, there he is. Hey, how you doing, mate?
I don't know. Normal?
I mean, it didn't seem that serious at the time. No one was hurt. But now Sam's ended up in hospital. Changes everything, doesn't it? I mean, if he dies, because I was...
You told me no other vehicles were involved. So, how did the accident happen?
I don't know.
Were you using your phone?
No.
So how come you lost control of the car? Had you been drinking, Simon?
I had a few the night before. I thought I was okay to drive.
So you could have still been over the limit.
Daisy! Look, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have been such a cow. Well, can't fight your nature, can you, honey? You're not exactly sweetness and light yourself, you know. Don't know what you mean.
Hey, what's going on?
It's her.
Right, do you want me to bang your heads together, knock a bit of sense into you? No. Come on, tell Auntie Bernadine all about it.
It's complicated. And it's messy.
Well, you know, you might have more in common than you think. You're both strong, feisty women from good northern stock. You've both had a tough ordeal at the hands of men.
Well, that is true. Yeah, can't argue with that. Hang on. How do you know about what happened to me?
Oh, I've got a sixth sense for these things. Just Sean told me. Now, here's a bit of advice for the pair of you. Just take it easy and give peace a chance. Get me?
Drink.
Go on, what's happened?
I found something out about my dad. I wish I'd never asked.
Not that bad.
Worse.
Must have gone to the same finishing school as my dad.
What about you? Gonna make it a hat-trick?
Oh, my dad was lovely. Every time he met someone new, he guessed their height. He'd say 6'1", am I right?
Bit weird.
He was measuring him up for a coffin, mentally like. He wasn't a mass murderer out, he was a funeral director. Wouldn't hurt a fly.
Wish I could say the same about my dad.
You and mine.
I was completely flummoxed when you moved your bishop as if it was a knight. I've never seen him make such a rudimentary error.
I've not done that since we were in primary.
And I should have realised that you were disorientated. I made sure you saw Dr. Gaddis immediately.
Well, I doubt you would have got past the receptionist to complain that your chest form was a bit off.
He's had a brain scan. We're waiting for the results. Good news, young man. Your scan looks tickety-boo. No sign of a bleed on the brain.
Well, if it's fine, then why was he feeling so rough?
He's probably got concussion.
Not too serious, then. Concussion usually lasts between 7 and 30 days, depending on severity.
I see we have a fellow medical professional in the house.
Oh, sorry. No, only in the most moderate sense. I am a proficient first aider.
When can we take him home? I'll be happy to discharge him now. I trust there'll be someone at home to monitor him.
Yeah, I'll stay close.
What's the best thing he can do, sir?
Rest.
Exactly. Try to reduce your screen time, stay hydrated, lay off the alcohol. No disco dancing, no skydiving.
Ah.
If he complains of a headache, if he vomits or feels drowsy, bring him back in immediately. Chances are he'll be fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you for looking after me.
You're very welcome.
Excellent chap. Yes, oh, this is good news.
Yeah, we're lucky. Could have been a lot worse.
I asked for a coffee. Does that look like a flat white?
It's a peace offering. I thought we could do with something stronger.
Do you want them or not?
If she doesn't want it, I'll have it.
Okay.
Not the first time you said that, is it? What? Daniel? Look, I should apologise. I shouldn't have been slagging you off for having an affair.
Actually, I don't blame you. It was stupid, selfish, predictable. Deep down, I knew where it was headed. Daniel would find out and he would be gutted.
Well, we all make bad decisions when it comes to relationships. In fact, I make bad life choices all the time, so actually, if you...
Yeah, but mine really hurt Daniel. And I'll never forgive myself for that. Not been easy on Bertie, either. He's already experienced so much loss in his life.
Well, is there any hope for you and Ryan, do you think?
I don't know. We went through something so profound together. I feel a lot of gratitude towards him. But so much has happened, I don't know how healthy it would be to go back there. It feels kind of tainted. Anyway, all I know is that everyone has picked the bones of my love life, and I can't wait for it to be old news. Just want everyone to move on. Leave me alone. If someone had offered you the chance to study in America when you were my age, what would you have done?
Well, it's a very exciting opportunity, and it really could be an amazing experience. It really would look good on your CV.
They only offer 5 places a year, so it's a big deal.
You know, if it was me, I couldn't do it. You know, I'd be there in body, but my mind, my heart, I'd be back here, at home, with Paul. Every day is so precious.
Yeah, I feel exactly the same. I couldn't be off enjoying myself when... I'm thinking of asking if they can defer it a year.
Good idea. Be great to have something positive to look forward to.
I'll phone them later, run it past them.
You know, one thing I would say, maybe it's best not to mention it to Paul. It's a tricky one, because if he knew, then he would tell you to go. But if he did actually go, then he'd be secretly gutted.
Yeah, don't worry. I won't mention it. Don't want to put him under any more pressure.
Right, come on. Oh, God, you're back. I only got back a couple of minutes ago myself.
How are you, matey?
Okay. Oh, he's got a concussion, but you're feeling a lot better now, aren't you, eh?
Where's Nick?
Oh, Sam sent him to the cabin to get some sherbet lemons.
Fair enough. They are renowned for their medicinal properties.
Do you think Dad's all right? He seemed a bit quiet on the way home.
Well, that's you, isn't it? Keeling over, getting him all worried.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, why don't you go and have a lie down, eh? Have a rest. You heard what the doctor said. Have you heard anything from Si?
I've no idea where he is. He was really distraught when I told him about the brain scan.
Right, I'll give him a ring.
Well, good luck with that. I've tried a few times. He's not picking up. If you ask me, he's just not ready. Why don't we just leave it until after the half-term holidays?
He can't just hide away in his bedroom forever. He needs to get out there, live his life.
Yeah, but he's been so much happier lately, hasn't he? Pootling around, spending time with you in the shop.
Pootling's for grannies. Look, I agree it's done him good, you know. He's got his head down, got stuck into his little project, but he needs to be around people his own age.
People his own age, they're the problem.
He did give Dylan a slap, remember? It's not all just one-sided.
Yeah, only because he was pushed to the limit, Gary.
Yeah, I know that, don't I? I just think he's worried that the longer he leaves it, the harder it'll be to go back. We did the whole dad and lad chat earlier. I reckon he's right. Stir fry for tea, mate. What do you reckon?
That's been switched off for ages. Bet you've got loads of missed messages.
Yeah.
Yeah, told you.
I'll have a look later.
Darling, if anyone's having a go, you'll let us know, won't you?
Yeah.
Bet them scumbags have moved on to someone else by now.
Good evening. Welcome to the cabin. I'm Glenda, Rita's glamorous assistant.
Right.
No, she's had to pop upstairs. Change your heels for some flatsies. What can I get you?
A couple of bags of sherbet lemons, please. Oh, right.
Treating yourself? Had one of those days?
No, they're for Sam. He's been in the wars lately.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine. He's milking it for all he's worth.
Well, you've got to, haven't you, at that age?
Yeah, what do I owe you?
I have no clue, Chuck. I tell you what, seeing as young Sam's under the weather, tell him his Auntie Glenda sent them.
You sure?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll stick the money in the till later.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Hey, how's Simon?
Actually, he's not been so good recently.
Well, I saw him at the Rovers last week. I thought he'd be too embarrassed to show his face.
Why? What happened?
It was absolutely K-lied. He's only a slight fella, isn't he? But he got half back on my way. Well, Leanne had to carry him home. Didn't know what day of the week it was, bless him.
Right. Thanks. Sam asleep.
No, he's in his room talking the other part of you.
I saw Glenda before in the cabin. She said you had to carry Simon home last week. Why didn't you say anything?
Oh, because he was mortified. He was worried that everybody was going to judge him, you know, for being an alkie like his dad.
Wouldn't be much of a stretch, would it?
Yeah, and that's the kind of snidey comment that he was keen to avoid. Nick, come on, he's young, he's stupid, and he does stupid things sometimes. It comes with the territory.
Right, so what's your excuse?
He's really unfair.
Come on, you've lied for him repeatedly, helped him cover his tracks. You know, you're as much to blame for that crash as he is.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, Sam, is he all right?
Yeah, he's fine.
You know, if Sam wasn't in there, suffering from concussion, trying to recover from a terrible accident, I'd tear you apart right now, limb from limb.
All right, Nick, that's enough.
No, he's right. It'd just be what I deserve. Which is why I've handed myself in at the police station. I told him I was drinking.
You've been ages. I thought that Daisy had staved your head in and chucked you in the cut.
How can I bring myself to tell her?
What, you lost your nerve?
There is absolutely no way I can publish it. She would be mortified.
You've plundered someone else's real-life experience. What did you think was going to happen?
Oh, way to make me feel better, thanks.
What are you going to do?
Well, I'll have to ring the editor of Chit Chat and tell them they can't publish it.
She is not going to be happy.
Oh, she'll get over it. Oh no, they've already sent the edited version. Conniving minx Poppy Braithwaite found herself in a sizzling love triangle with a man who saved her from a fate worse than death. I didn't write a word of that.
I know, right. Yeah, you've absolutely got to pull that. It'll take Daisy less than 30 seconds to work out that it was you that sold her story in the first place. Come on, sooner you do it, the better.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, I'm going to go get his nibs. Leave you to it. Good luck.
Hi. Yeah, I got your email. About that. Tonally, it wasn't really what I was expecting. It seems a bit salacious. I hear what you're saying, but the thing is, I am gonna need you to withdraw it. You've already sent the money. Okay, well, I'll just pay it back. Really? You won't reconsider? So that's it, then?
I can't believe you did that. You are going to be in big trouble. What's going to happen to you?
I was charged with failing to report an accident. I'll have to go to court.
You have just dropped yourself right in it. You've made matters worse.
I don't believe this. He's trying to do the right thing, and all you can do is complain.
Stop having a go at her. This is all my fault.
No, you're both to blame. You behave badly, and she backs you up. It's not right. No, I don't think Sam's safe around you.
Oh, stop exaggerating. Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, I want you to leave.
No, I'm not having that.
OK, me and Sam will go. Because I'm not spending one more night under the same roof as him.
Right, I'll get my stuff.
No, you won't. You'll stay where you are.
No, I've had enough of all of this. You know, it's no biggie. I've got mates I can stay with.
No, you're going to stop here and we're going to sort this out.
Honestly, I'd rather go. Don't worry about me.
Get us, eh? And our jailbird dance. It's a pity they're not in the same prison. Could have been the start of a beautiful friendship.
Yeah. I reckon they both deserve each other. I can't believe you didn't know him until now.
He treated my mum like dirt, and I don't think she wanted the same for me, so she tried to protect me from him.
She did right. My dad was toxic. He filled my head with so much garbage. My thoughts, everything I said, it all came from him. And I didn't even question it.
So you don't see him then?
No. You know, it kills me sometimes. Something will pop into my head. An happy memory. I'll catch myself smiling. But then I'm like, are you mad? What are you doing?
Sounds confusing.
Yeah, it is. Like, how can I still love him after everything he's done? It's no wonder I choose terrible men. That's what they say, innit? You attract anything you're familiar with, even if it is wrong.
Your next one will be a good one. I can feel it in my water.
Hey, you've been on your phone all day. What are you up to?
All right, I'll give you a hint. Me and my little helper here.
Hi.
We have been planning some very lovely Valentine surprises for our main man.
Yeah, and you'll never guess mine, so don't even try.
Well, the best Valentine's gift I got was from Bonzo, bloke I was seeing back in the day. Got me a lava lamp.
Oh, I love them. They're so retro.
Well, we had a heavy night, and the silly sod fell over it, cracked his head, knocked himself out.
And did he live to tell the tale?
Well, it changed him for the better, actually, because he stopped playing the bongos, and he set up a business making made-to-measure chair covers.
Fancy that?
What's the best Valentine's you've ever been given?
Well, I could tell you the worst. An edible photo of my face on top of a homemade rhubarb pie.
No way. How'd you get rhubarb in February?
Oh, it was the fall stuff. Oh, well, it's the queen of rhubarbs, is that? Nice bright pink and very zingy.
Well, that is it, maybe, but my face on a pie, seriously. After that, the conversation was as forced as the rhubarb.
Right, well, I promise our surprises are going to be better than that.
How lucky am I? Honestly, don't know what I'd do without the pair of you.
Pal.
I was genuinely worried that you weren't going to come back.
What? Leave all my designer clothes behind? Some of those T-shirts cost £5.
Well, actually, they'd make pretty good dusters.
Like you ever dust. Besides, not like I could really go anywhere else, is it? My mum don't want me around and I couldn't bob over to my dad's.
Well, it's a good job we got a home here then, isn't it? And I'm your family now, so you're not going to get rid of me that easily.
That woman in the sweet shop. You should have seen the smile fall off her face when I told her who my dad was.
Well, that'll be Rita. And it will have done. She was very close to Team McIntyre.
It must have been hell for you when it all came out.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I was ashamed of him. Of course I was. I wasn't going to let it ruin the rest of my life. You know? I'm not my brother. I'm not him. I wasn't going to be judged for what he did. And neither should you, Bobby.
Well, you got what you wanted, he's gone.
Come on, it's for the best.
For who? He's been through such a lot lately with his dad leaving and everything. You were way too harsh on him.
You put Sam's life at risk. You're lucky at him. Forget it. It's, he's going to be okay. You know, he's like his dad. He looks after number one. He'll be fine.
What about us? We're going to be okay? Are we?
It's down to the wire in the tense new second series of our gripping drama Trigger Point. Stream the full series now on ITVX. Next, the search for siblings continues in new true life series born from the same stranger.